What do ESPN, Art of War, Stoicism, and chess have in common? Patrick Bet-David's Instant International Bestseller, Your Next 5 Moves, Master the Art of Business Strategy. Stay tuned as I review Patrick Bet-David's book and take out my 5 leadership lessons from it. Thank you for watching this video. I'm Ndumi. I empower leaders to grow in their influence by teaching the principles of leadership. In this video, we are reviewing Patrick Bet-David's book, Your Next 5 Moves. The premise of Bet-David's book is that to become a master strategist, you need to be thinking at least 5 moves ahead, like a chess grandmaster. These principles apply in entrepreneurship, in families, or in any area of your life where you need to develop a strategy. In this video, I'm going to look at my 5 favorite chapters from the book, taken one from each of the 5 sections of Patrick Bet-David's book. If you stick around to the end, I have a special offer for you. So let's get straight into the video. Number 1, who do you want to be? This is chapter 1, and this section of the book is about mastering and knowing yourself. Here you need to answer the deep questions of who you want to be. Not who other people want you to be, not who you think society needs you to be, but who you want to be. Because when you know who you want to be and you know what you want to do, then you're able to draw the strategy that you need to achieve your goals. When you start here, you're able to reverse engineer your life and see exactly where you want to be and what you want to achieve. What I really liked about this section was allowing pain to fuel you. Yes, usually pain cripples us and makes us not do the things that we want to achieve in life. If you let the pain of the past fuel you, instead of crippling you, it can be the fuel that you need to achieve your dreams. You also need to embody who you want to be by living that future truth now. This is what needs to drive you. You need to be a visionary, and become a visionary through living what you are seeing in the future, living it today. And that's it. You need to start with the end in mind. You need to know exactly where you want to be in order for you to go out and get it. Number 2, the incredible power of processing issues. This chapter is from the section about the ability to reason. It is so important in this day and age to be able to process information and process it accurately. Patrick Bet-David, through his book, takes you through different ways to process information to make sure that the input you're getting is actually accurate, and with that, how do you process it to then be able to go and make a proper decision with the information that you have. It's so important that your emotions are not clouded, because it's your emotions that actually lead you to make bad decisions. This is actually when the philosophy of Stoicism comes into effect, that we need to be able to see life and process life without necessarily allowing life to change our emotions and thus change our outcomes. Most people and most great leaders actually fail in the area of being able to control their emotions. That's why this section is critical if you want to become a master strategist. And if you're able to control the way that you think, then you actually stop blaming people for things that happen. And in fact, as a leader, you blame yourself. If anything happens, it's your responsibility as a leader, and you'll learn to take responsibility of all the outcomes, whether you are directly involved or involved by not being directly involved. In this section of the book, you're also given the 10 tips of how to handle crisis, and then you're also given the ITR formula. If you're getting value from this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the YouTube algorithm share this video with others. Number 3, create a principles-based culture. This is the section about building the right team. And if you've read the book Principles by Ray Dalio, this is a very similar section in which it teaches you how to build the right team for wherever you're going in life. If you're going to scale a business, you need to have the right team in place. This will show you how to motivate your team and how to bring out the best of your team members. In this chapter, I also pick out the importance of people. That if you have a dream, a vision, and a goal, it's impossible to reach that goal without people in your life. So whether it's in business and you have your colleagues who you're trying to build a business with and reach your strategic goals, or whether in your family and each family member needs to play their part in order for you to achieve the goals that you've set before you. As a leader, once you're clear on your values, you take that and then input it into the culture of the family or organization that you're trying to run. It is these principles that become your guiding light. It's these principles that show you if you're on the right path or not towards the goals that you have outlined earlier. Principles are so important because it's the principles that are there even when the leader are not. So it's very important that you build a culture, that you build principles, even in your home, even in your family, to say this is what we do, this is what we don't do. These are the principles and the beliefs and the values that we live by, and this is what we'll always pursue. Number 4, scaling for exponential growth. This section is about mastering the strategy to scale. Any great leader wants to scale what they're doing to new levels. There are 2 types of growth. There is linear growth and there's exponential growth. This chapter is for people that want to experience exponential growth in their lives. Patrick Bet-David actually takes you through some of the strategies that he used in his company to exponentially grow his business. He actually shows you how he used the first 3 sections, him knowing himself, the ability to reason, and building teams, and put that together to grow his business exponentially. And number 5, cultivate your power and stay battle tested. This is the section about mastering power plays. So you've built up your business and it's grown exponentially, but you need the hunger and the drive to keep that business going. You need the hunger and the drive to keep going on that exponential curve and not to plateau or to decline. In Patrick Bet-David's book, he'll give you the strategies and the details that you need in order to stay at that top, to keep yourself hungry, to keep yourself pushing, because that's it, you don't know your limits. Unless when you were looking at yourself in the beginning and knowing yourself that you decided to stop at a certain level, this is for people that want to take it even past that level. Without giving too much away, this is a must-read section of the book, full of powerful tips and hints to make you grow exponentially. Question of the day. If you've read this book, what are your favorite points of the book? Please comment below. I'd love to read your comments. I loved reading this book. It's arguably one of my favorite books of 2020. I love some of the extras that came with this book, like access to the personal identity audit, which is available on Patrick Bet-David's website. I'll make sure I leave a link in the comments, as well as the Solve for X worksheet that helps you to work through how you solve for different goals or problems. This book is for you if you want clarity on what you want and who you want to be, strategy to help you reason in the war room and the boardroom, growth tactics for good times and bad, skills for building the right team based on strong values, and insight on power plays and the art of applying leverage. If you haven't read the book or listened to the audiobook, I suggest that you do so today. You can check it out on Scribd. For just $8.99 a month, you get unlimited access to hundreds, if not thousands, of books and audiobooks, including Patrick Bet-David's book. If you sign up today with the link in the description, you get a 30-day free trial, which gives you unlimited access to all the books and audiobooks for you to go through. Leaders are readers. And if you want to see what books I'm currently reading, you can go check out the links below for my Goodreads profile, where I'm always updating the books that I'm currently reading. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.